This is Mexico Beach, essentially ground zero for Hurricane Michael that made landfall nearly 2 weeks ago. That obviously a family, some sort of family photo collage that was somewhere, likely in this area. We don't obviously know where. A first responder probably picked it up and set it up there. It's so overwhelming here. You can easily see this. You've seen the images, the helicopter ride I took over the day after the hurricane, showing some of the devastation, showing complete loss here. And you can get overwhelmed. But when you see these little everyday details, like the pictures, like plates, like blenders, like toasters, like televisions that are still just lying here that were being used a week ago, and now you see what's left behind, that really tells the story of Hurricane Michael. Another good way to tell the story of Hurricane Michael is you see these massive concrete structures. Okay, this is solid block building here behind me. And as you can see, nothing, completely wiped. Unlike the wood structures where it's just a slab, obviously what was left behind here is still here. It wasn't washed away with the surge. But let's talk about the surge a little bit. I've been talking with some FEMA members here on the ground, and they're going to likely be increasing the surge heights. It was before the hurricane, it was estimated between 12 to 15 foot storm surge. Well, now FEMA is saying likely is much beyond that. So they compared it to that second story balcony here. So over 20 feet, they believe the surge right here on Mexico Beach was above this 20-foot mark. Mexico Beach, like I said, has been the ground zero. The images are so powerful, of course, that's what people are going to remember and they're going to notice. But further to the east, or further to the west, rather, towards Panama City, Tyndall Air Force Base, that's where the eye came over, Tyndall Air Force Base. Nothing there on the Air Force Base is really remaining or habitable. Several $100 million jets damaged there. Then you go even further to the west, Panama City. The winds there were so intense. You're talking about entire neighborhoods completely demolished, the roofs being ripped off, trees everywhere, power lines down. People are hungry, people are thirsty, and people are without communication. Cell phone towers were obviously extremely devastated during this. So communication's been a big problem. Only a couple of carriers are able to get out. And those are being overwhelmed by the number of people coming in. Traffic is really bad as well because you have a lot of first responders here from all over the state, all over the country, as well as you have contractors in town to start the rebuilding process. There are areas further to the west where power has been restored. So hope is there. Help is here, but there's a lot more that needs to happen. And this is exactly why.